Live.
What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Dee. Welcome back to the channel. Thank y'all so much for tuning in once again. So your girl is back with another reaction video. I have a good one for you guys. But listen, before we get into the video, y'all know what it is. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel, share and like the video, and turn on that notification bell to be notified when I upload new content. I go live. All right. So listen. Title of this video: Single mother says he wasn't good enough for me to marry. So we're going to get into the video. Listen, make sure you chime in. I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. Make sure you let me know what you think of this video. I want to hear from you. We're going to get into the video. Let's get into it. Here we go.
How are you?
I'm fine. Good evening.
Yeah, you're coming into a place. What do you have for me, Lewis?
Well, I have a question and then I wanted to make a statement. My question is, why are you shaming women who
Lewis, what you're not going to do is what you just attempted to do. I said it at first and I'll say it again. I'll be nice to you if you're nice to me. But if all you can use is shaming language and these kind of things, I'll bid you a good night. So what is your issue? Well, thank you.
It makes me feel like that it's making women feel shameful that they had kids by a man and that wasn't their plan for life. Like, that's not their life.
Excuse me. So see, hold on. This is how old are you?
I'm 30.
No child gets born that a woman did not want to bring to this world.
Mm-hmm.
So to say that I'm making them feel shameful for a choice they made, no. You choose to be a parent that has consequences.
Exactly. And once again, this is where accountability comes in. Women don't want to be accountable for their own actions. Just think about that. You make a choice for whatever reason or another, right? But you made the choice to do what you did, and then you don't want any accountability for your own choice. You don't want anybody to say anything about your choices, and this is how you end up repeating it, over and over and over, because it's coddled. Nobody's saying, hey, hold up, wait a minute. Now, they're constant. You going out here and you raw dogging with a man, you'll end up pregnant, and if that man don't want to be with you, then now you've created a broken home. Now you're going to be stuck raising this child by yourself, and that could be very difficult. That's a consequence. And because of that, men won't look at you in a way that primarily they won't take you seriously, because you are a baby mother. And most men don't want to take on women and their children by another man. But this is not something that we were told in our younger years, and so these women weren't privy to that, and they don't understand that. But you know right from wrong. You know that you're creating a child out of wedlock. You could create a child in a broken home, and that you're going to be the responsible party for that child, because that man was only having a good time with you. He wasn't there to create a life and a family with you. He didn't want to marry you. And this is what happens when you don't marry a person who wants to be with you and build a family with that man. You're just out here casually having sex and not protecting yourself or whatever with men that don't take you seriously. Then hey, that's your life. That's your choice. If you want to do that, that's your business. But understand that that's your choice and that there are going to be consequences associated with that choice.
Oh my God.
And if you know the ramifications or the consequences associated with that, and you still proceed to go the way you're going, then you have to be accountable for that and accept your outcome, because it was your choice. As long as nobody forced you into something, it's your choice. But far too often, people are out here doing things and people are afraid to say, you know what, when you make that choice, this might happen. If you make this choice, this might happen. And one would produce maybe a more favorable outcome. Nothing that's perfect or anything, but you may get a more favorable outcome if you do XYZ versus if you do this. That's what young people should have been taught. You don't want to become a single mother and responsible for taking care of a child and having these difficult issues all by yourself. You don't want to be looked at a certain way as a single mother, then maybe not become a single mother. That is a choice that you have. You don't have to become a single mother. You don't have to be a 304. You don't have to do a lot of these things, but it's been made okay by society that women should feel empowered to do what they think men are doing, and it's okay to do. And they've bought into that, and they really believe that was the case. So it pushes them to make decisions that they shouldn't be making. And then when the consequences hit, Now they're on social media crying and blaming other people and not taking accountability for your own actions. That's all it is, really, in a nutshell. But let's continue.
I don't think choosing to be a parent is a negative thing. And
I never said it was a negative thing. I just said it has consequences.
I think with everything in life has consequences.
But choosing to be a parent, okay. But see, what you came on here trying to do is you telling women that having a child that they didn't plan or the life didn't work is shameful. Man, life is about
No, you
choice.
didn't let me finish.
Well,
you didn't let me finish.
Well, because
I was
first,
there.
you're not going to talk over me. When you come in here telling me that it's shameful what I'm doing, you can say what you have to say. You have 20 seconds, but be respectful.
I'm not saying that what you're saying is shameful. I'm saying it will make a woman feel shameful. That you're saying that because they have a kid, there's no future in that for them. They can't find it. They're not going to be able to be married or get a husband or anything.
Oh, that's not
like
what
that.
I said. But I mean, but let me make it real clear. We do need to bring shame back because ladies. Well, because here's the thing. I talk about a certain caliber of man, and these men don't want children from another man. Ma'am, do you not think? Okay, do you have any children?
Yes, I do.
You have a son?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so your son makes something of himself. He becomes an attorney, a well-regarded attorney, 35 years old. You think that he should bring home a woman with 3 kids by 2 different dudes?
I think he should bring home a woman who he loves.
No. See, you didn't answer. No. See,
yes,
see,
I think.
No.
I'm
See, no. I didn't even get the question out of my mouth before you decide. See, you know what? I'll let you go ahead. You think he should do what?
I think he should bring home whoever he pleases, whoever he's happy with.
Right.
Just because a woman doesn't have a kid doesn't mean that you're going to be happy with her.
Ma'am, where's your husband?
I've turned down 2 proposals because
Child, please. This is, you turning down proposals don't make you look any better. That actually makes you look worse. You had 2 opportunities of a man marrying you. You said, no, I don't want that. I just want to be a single baby mama. Come on now, that shows you don't have good judgment, that you don't know how to in the right way. That doesn't make you look good. And so you hear a lot of women say that. They think that that's a flex, that they had multiple men propose to them and they just told them no. No, that makes you look bad because you got kids, you're not married. And and you think it's a flex that you turn men down? No, it's not. It's the opposite. It looks bad. Let's continue.
How many children do you have? How many children do you have?
I have 1 child.
Okay, why are you so upset that I'm telling the reality that men want? Men don't want women who have children by other men, especially productive, competitive. Especially productive, competitive, successful men. Higher value men choose overwhelmingly to start their own family. See, what you have a problem with, man, is men finally saying what men have always thought. If you don't want the downsides or consequences that come along with being a single mother, get married before you have a baby.
I appreciate the truth and the honesty.
Then what's the problem? But what's the problem with saying?
I just don't feel like that's
feelings, man. What's the problem with you cannot overtalk me? You cannot overtalk me. You cannot do that. Calm down and just respond. You can unmute yourself, but you can't overtalk me. See, this is another reason dealing with women with children. You get overly emotional because your children are important to you, but they're important to you, not us. You can unmute yourself.
Wow, that is not true. You're one-sided.
Excuse me. No. Your children are important to you. They're not important to us. It's like my child is important to me.
High-value man.
Excuse me, ma'am. Your child is important to you. It's not important to us. And here's the real question.
Who is us? Who is us?
Other men out here, the public.
You
not
consider
the,
yourself a high
excuse me, man. No,
right?
This ain't about me, ma'am. Why didn't you marry the man you chose to have a child with?
He wasn't good enough for me.
Well, then okay. So what I need you to understand, on the open dating market, you come into the open dating market. with a baby from a man you say wasn't good enough for you. To men like myself, to men with good sense, that would say she is a poor judge of character because she gave a man the highest honor a woman can give any man on the planet, a child. And then she gave a man who wasn't good enough for her a baby. Sorry, ma'am. Don't get upset because
I agree with that.
But if you agree with it, then understand
I agree
there's
with
a
that
reason.
part, but I also want to say that I'm allowed to make poor judgments in my life because
you are. But you are. Stop. No, yeah, you are. But we don't have. But understand. So listen. You are. But the world does not owe you understanding. You're allowed to make. You're allowed to make
they
poor
don't.
judgments.
But
guess what? We are going to judge.
Does it too.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Well, because women operate out of their emotions and their feelings, and we know that for a fact. You can't listen and see the bigger picture. You're allowed to do whatever you want to do, but it doesn't. He's telling you that other people don't have to accept it, and that's the dilemma. They try to you try to force men to accept your poor behavior and the consequences of your poor behavior. You try to get you think men should be okay. The same way we see women today say, "Oh, men shouldn't have a problem with single mothers. You're raised by a single mother. You should be willing to take on." No, he shouldn't be willing to do a goddamn thing. He shouldn't be willing to do anything that he don't want to do. You can't force. They try to force that onto men and shame them when you don't want to be forced into something. Just because you made a poor decision don't mean everybody else has to accept that. And that's where women fall short, because you want somebody to accept the choices you made. A man don't have to accept that, and you shouldn't be trying to shame him into doing it. That's the problem. Let's continue.
The world is not going to continue. The world ain't going to continue to. First of all, your child is your least of your problems. And this is the kind of bull that goes on too often with women, black women in particular. Think because you can get your ass up here and be emotional and talk loud, it's going to overcome the fact that you made a baby with a dude that you say ain't good enough. That's your problem. The world does not owe you understanding. And you sound like you need a whole lot of damn therapy because you're far too angry about you chose to do. You can't make this shit up, people. Okay.
That's how I am. It's not coming from a bad place or anything.
Okay.
But my frustration comes from not because of my dating life, because I don't date. I've given up on the people in today's world. It's not just the man, it's just the people of today's world. They're so tainted, they're so nasty, and it's just a different world from where I'm old school. I grew up around women who date high quality men.
But you're frustrated, and you come from women who date high quality men, but you gave a baby to a man that wasn't good enough for you to even marry.
Oh my God.
Make that make sense. If you held these types of values because of the women that you were raised around, why doesn't it show? And if that was the case, you wouldn't be pushing back against what he's saying. You would actually agree with what he's saying. It wouldn't be any pushback. So make that make sense, though. Let's continue.
The women out there, they are still out there trying to date and find love and have kids. Life isn't one-sided, and I want them to know that there is.
Let me ask you a question. Hold on. You said something I want to ask about. You said you're old school, and you grew up around women who dated high-quality men.
They currently are dating.
Okay, but where are the husbands?
They're married, actually.
Okay.
They're married. I'm sorry. They're married.
All right. Okay. And are you actually saying you've given up because what? There are no men out here that are worth a damn?
No, and I want to say, can I say this? I didn't say that my child's father wasn't shit. We were young. So my issue.
You said he wasn't good enough.
He wasn't good enough for me to marry. I was a young girl. That's what I'm saying.
But you need to slow down. You need to slow down. When
because
you say no, ma'am. I'll let you speak. When you say a man's not, no. See, I'm not going to let you get that off. You say he wasn't good enough, then you shouldn't have had the baby.
I understand that. I was young. That was
okay, but you're still saying okay.
That's
but
an
here's
experience.
First, okay, you're not gonna talk over me. I said it again. Your child is how old?
My child is 13.
And you're still this angry?
I'm not angry,
ma'am. I need to ask you one
I'm angry
question. I need you to
no.
You're not going to do this. You should give up because you're not fit to be with anybody.
Ladies, you guys can find love.
Shut that up. You're not fit to be with anybody. You're zip damn crazy.
Oh my God.
And see, this is what I get tired of. You baby mamas like this one right here. These damn here thinking you're gonna come and spew your poison on everybody else because your broken ass. Take your ass to therapy.
Shout out to KS. Rest in peace, KS. Baby, listen, these videos and these conversations were necessary because look where we are now. Everything that man was telling the women has come to fruition. We see it all unfolding right now. This was exciting. I was happy to cover this because I haven't done one of these in a minute. You know, these long form videos. I used to do these all the time of Kevin Samuels. So this was very interesting, and I really enjoyed this because I really basically kind of started my channel with these types of long form videos of Kevin Samuels. So if y'all want to see more of these, let me know in the comments. Put yes in the comments. I want to hear from you guys because I really miss doing these types of videos. But listen, comment, like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Turn on that notification bell to be notified when I upload new content, y'all. Let me know your thoughts. I want to hear what you got to say, and let me know if you want to see more of KS videos again on this channel. Let me know, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.
DeeDeesReactions, videos and live plays. DeeDeesReactions, she's about to put on a show. DeeDeesReactions, just to let you know, like, share, subscribe, we about to go live.